It's week 5, and Modesto is playing its fourth top 10 state-ranked opponent, the undefeated College of the Siskiyous. Will the Pirates use the momentum of last week's big win over Contra Costa to hand the Eagles their first loss? You'll find out next. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Babcock, and welcome to Modesto Junior College Stadium on the campus of Modesto JC for this non-conference battle between College of the Siskiyous Eagles and the Modesto JC Pirates. Thanks for streaming in on NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Modesto JC football this season. College of the Siskiyous is 4-0 after their 35-34 comeback win at home against San Joaquin Delta. The Eagles trailed for the first time this season, and they went to the half losing 21-7 and were trailing 28-14 going into the fourth. Coach Roach's Eagles make the adjustments at half to earn their fourth straight win. They traveled 303 miles to the Central Valley for this final game before conference play. Modesto JC is 1-3 and has played one of the toughest schedules in the state. It doesn't get any easier tonight against number 5 ranked Siskiyous, who have one of the most experienced defenses in the state. They have held opponents to 19 points per game. The offensive line will be challenged, but they have answered all season. Last year in this matchup up at Siskiyous, Modesto won 59-43. Now let's go to the coach's keys. First for College of the Siskiyous. Win the turnover battle. Coach Roach knows to limit those possessions for Modesto. Field position battle. Help Siskiyous on offense stay balanced and make Modesto drive along field. And win on third down. Move the chains on offense. They're 17 of 51 on third down conversions on the season. And last week they got off the field on defense, holding Delta to 2 of 13. For Modesto, first we'll go to our national anthem, and we'll come back to the coach's keys. And for Modesto JC, Coach Stiver's keys to victory. First downs lead to touchdowns. String together some first downs and finish with scores, especially on the first drive. Run, Danny, run. Get quarterback Dan VELASQUEZ involved in running game early to get his confidence going, helping the passing game. Back end of defense needs to answer challenge. An inexperienced back end of the defense will be without Trey Nichols for the first half after appeal of targeting of ejection failed. Nichols had 4 interceptions in the last 2 weeks and returned 2 for touchdowns. Beautiful, about 80-degree night here in Modesto. Should have a good football game on hand. Lane TRAPP. Well, actually, number 80, Donovan Bravo, will kick off to Siskiyous. I believe Modesto won the toss, and they deferred for the second half. Alfred Deloach King is one of the deep backs. As we get underway here, homecoming in Modesto. See the proud Jolly Rogers flying high here at Modesto Stadium. And we've got an offsides. We've got a flag down before we even get going. Hopefully that's not a preview of the game. Kendarius Truitt is also back. Siskiyous in the white. Came down here yesterday. After they arrive home tomorrow morning, they'll have logged 1,843 miles of travel so far. But they take great pride in doing that, traveling right. And Coach Roach thinks they play actually better on the road just because of the mentality. They were trailing 28-14, then quarterback Gage Ferguson led the Eagles to 3 scores in the fourth quarter, and they've got the win over Delta. Their +2 turnover ratio on the season, and they like to run a balanced attack. King Deloach has got some room out in front, and he'll get the ball returned, looks like around the 38-yard line. They will take over on offense. Their lineups, as we'll put it on the screen, an all-freshman starting offensive line features them. Ferguson, a returner from last year. And number 2, Chance Nelson, we'll refer to him as duct tape. Punt returner, punter, slot receiver, as Coach Roach changes the play at the line of scrimmage. And a run towards the Siskiyous bench, and you will see that quite a bit tonight. Coach Roach likes to make the changes at the line of scrimmage. He likes to run the ball towards their bench. We saw that on film. We're already seeing that trend as they actually line up in with the tight end double tight formation. We'd like to call this ace, 2 tight ends with 2 wideouts. Coach Stivers was anticipating this formation going into this game. Flea flicker. And he dropped by the receiver, number 11, Quentin Dixon. The flea flicker, one of my favorite plays on the second play from scrimmage. Well set up. And we talked about the keys as the back end of the Pirates defense, and that time somebody bit hard. And Coach Stivers, when we talked on Thursday night, was expecting them to do that same type of play and was hoping that the Pirates defense would have enough discipline. They lucked out there. That's a sure that's a walk-in touchdown. So you got 3rd and 6. for Siskiyous. And Ferguson will roll to his right. A little arrow route, and that's incomplete. And the Pirates get off the field on third down. One of the keys for Siskiyous was winning on third down. They didn't win there. Modesto with the stop. And Jeff Hines will be back to receive. And duct tape, Chance Nelson will be the punter. We'll punt this ball. Team captain, Coach Roach says he hasn't missed a workout since being at Siskiyous. 6 a.m. workouts. It's not for the faint of heart. So he's a tough kid and very versatile. Hines with a fair catch, and he makes the catch at the 18-yard line where Modesto will take over on offense as we show you their lineup. The strong point is that offensive line has only surrendered 4 sacks this year. They want to get VELASQUEZ running early, getting his confidence going. And then after this play, we'll show the Siskiyous defense. 1st and 10, 3 receivers to one side, single receiver up top. Option left. Bass with the run. Picks up good yardage. Picks up 15 yards and a first down. That ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. Just a speed option left. We're going to see a lot of that tonight and a lot of two-back sets. Hickman as the fullback on this one. Inside run once again to Bass. And he'll come up with a long 7 yards. And that ball spotted just this side of the 40-yard line. 2 nice plays to open for Modesto, and they're in the NASCAR. Right up to the line of scrimmage. Little quick screen, and that'll be enough for a first down. Josh Taylor with the reception, and the Pirates get their second first down. Bass, once again, gain of 3. And let's look at the Siskiyous defense. They've had a 3-man front with 3 linebackers, and then they'll throw in a defensive back hybrid linebacker type. They're very versatile. VELASQUEZ with a nice run. Run, Danny, run. Key to the game. Get VELASQUEZ running early, and he did for a big gain into Siskiyous territory. Now, not to beat a dead horse, but Modesto has done a great job of moving the ball in the first possession of every single game this year. Unfortunately, they've missed a field goal twice and fumbled twice. So see if they can finish tonight. 2-back set. Here's the pitch pass. VELASQUEZ has a wide open touchdown Pirates! Michael Thompson. We saw that at practice this week. TIKI Tonga comes in at quarterback. VELASQUEZ moves to the left back. Quick option. Defense comes up. And bam, the Pirates with the early score. VELASQUEZ catches the pitch. And you got to beat the one-on-none. And they do. Big play. Big score for the Pirates. That's how you get over the hump of that first drive blues.
So it was 83 yards.
83-yard drive for the Pirates. Arrgh. Modesto Junior College Football, we'd like to thank our sponsors who are helping you bring you this great game. Big Island Movers. American Asphalt. Played Against Sports. And Meeting Rooms on Demand. Please thank and support our sponsors.
No, hold on. 45 yards. If we were on the 35? It was 35 yards. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it was 35 yards.
Well, we've seen 2 trick plays tonight. One has worked and one hasn't worked. The one that worked for got the touchdown. Modesto's up 7-0. Bravo to kick. King DeLoach with the return to the bench. And a nice tackle by number 45. Dijon Jordan. Siskiyous lines up in that 2 tight end formation with 2 wideouts. A lot of guys in the box. Would expect, they slot out, and they've got 2 slot receivers, 4 wides now for Siskiyous. Less than 10 seconds on the play clock. Ferguson with the carry, and he's hit hard. Number 16, Malcolm Green laying the wood there. But Ferguson gets a well-earned 9.9 yards on that play. Well, actually, they'll move the chains, and they'll get a first down. I think Green might have got hurt on that play, and coming in for him is number 7, DEONICIO WRIGHT. Again, Trey Nichols will be out for the first half. He comes and lays the wood on the, but might have injured his shoulder. So it's 1st and 10 for Siskiyous. Ferguson, and that ball's intercepted and run out of bounds. Andre Sherman replacing Trey Nichols and doing what Trey Nichols has done 4 times in the last 2 games is get an interception. And Modesto is in business at the 24-yard line. I believe that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and Sherman with the interception. And the Pirates right back on the football. And they've got a fumble. And that is recovered by Siskiyous. We got it, we ain't got it. And it's a fumble, and it's turned over. Holy cow. Big Island Movers is a fully licensed and insured full-service moving company in Modesto. For over 10 years, we've provided friendly, reliable moving services in Central California. With over 30 years of moving experience and a wide range of services to meet the ever-changing needs of our clients, Big Island Movers is your go-to for professional prompt moving services. Big Island Movers, Kaimana wanna move ya. Well, we can almost open a bakery with how many turnovers we've had so far. We've got 2. Inside run by Grant Kingston. He's got 303 yards and 3 TDs on the season. Well, the Pirates got a break, got the takeaway, but then gave it right back. 2nd and a long 6 for the Eagles. Option to the left towards the bench. And Kingston's got plenty of room to run. And he fumbles the ball. But it's recovered. It's recovered by number 56, Chase Bartlett, one of the 5 freshman offensive linemen. Bartlett with the recovery. Eagles right back on the ball. They'll go to their 4-wide set. 1st and 10. Number 40, Colby Harris, who had a 38-yard touchdown this season with the nice run, and that'll move the chains for the Eagles. Less than 5. Might have to call a timeout here, and they do. American Asphalt has been serving Northern California for over 30 years. American Asphalt takes great pride in making every job their best job. Their work will give you superior results on time and on budget, backed by an unmatched 3-year guarantee. When you contact American Asphalt, tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV. Please call 800-541-5559. 800-541-5559, or reach us at AmericanAsphalt.com. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Played Against Sports in Modesto is locally owned and operated and has been providing the Central Valley with quality new and used sports and fitness equipment for over 20 years. We are a huge supporter of local youth sports. We sponsor many leagues, schools, and booster clubs and supply them with the uniforms, equipment, and fan wear to keep them playing and looking sharp. For the best selection of new and used sports and fitness equipment, look to Play It Again Sports Modesto, your local team sports leader. Come see us at 2720 McHenry Avenue in Modesto, or visit our website at playitagainsportsmodesto.com. If you want to subscribe to our page on YouTube, please do. Appreciate the comments. Or tweet us at NorCal Sports TV or at Chris Babcock 2. 1st and 10. Play action pass. Edge blitzer. And he gets there. Number 31, Robbie Huddleston with the sack. Had a sack last week. Team leading tackler. And his fifth and a half tackle for a loss. Well conceived and designed and executed blitz for the Pirates. 2nd and 19. Not a lot of plays in the script for this situation. And we've got a procedure penalty on the offensive line. This is Coach Roach's 7th year. Been a long-time Division I offensive line coach. Played at Siskiyous at 90 and 91. Says our kids got to chop firewood to heat their houses. That's their mentality. They took a group of kids, a group of players over to the veteran Siskiyous in Siskiyous County and cut a lot of wood at just a great amount of support up there in Northern California. Not much running room for Harris, and it'll be 3rd and long. Now, if you're situational football, getting off the field on 3rd down, don't fall for a shortcut, fake in-cut play to the chains. It's 3rd and forever. Don't get beat by a screen. Don't get beat by a draw. Do your job. Get off the field on 3rd down. For Siskiyous, they want to try to get a little bit bigger game. We've got a timeout for Modesto. Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel conference rooms with rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50. We provide unprecedented value for small businesses. Locations in Fremont, Oakland, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for a 50% discount off your first rental. Great rates and value. Meeting Rooms on Demand. Besides Meeting Rooms on Demand, I'd like to thank the rest of our sponsors for helping you bring you this great Modesto Junior College football game. Big Island Movers, American Asphalt, and Play It Again Sports. Please thank and support our sponsors. Third and long, Modesto timeout. After this play, we'll give you some finals from around Northern California JUCO action. Budge formation to the left. Harris with the draw, but I believe a receiver moved on the left. Was a little early, Shirley. I know this man, longtime Contra Costa County assigner, Ken Leffel is our white cap. Ken's been officiating my high school games for 25 years. Greatly respected in our area. Appreciate the work he does. Always professional, handles things correctly in an attempt to get it right. If he gets it wrong and he finds out, he calls you and lets you know. That's you can't ask for more for an official. Ferguson over the middle, and that ball is deflected, and it is thought it might be intercepted, but fell to the ground with the officials confer. Another tip ball. That's a risky pass late down the middle, and we've got a hold on Siskiyous. That'll be, here's that last play. Tip drill, and just couldn't quite finish. And Modesto with another stop on defense. There was a holding penalty on Siskiyous. Modesto will decline. Nelson on to punt. Hines back deep for the Siskiyous, or for Modesto JC. Hines with the catch, and he breaks one tackle, gets a little 5-yard return. Earlier today, City College of San Francisco beat Butte 37-14 at Butte. American River. You don't think special teams are important? American River beat College of San Mateo 21-20. They missed a PAT late in the game. Modesto back on offense. They scored on a little trickeration. 35-yard pass, VELASQUEZ to Thompson. Thompson had a big game against American River, but only had one catch last week against Contra Costa for 22 yards. He's already passed that stat already. Noah Prius in the backfield with VELASQUEZ, offset to the right. Two receivers, four wides for the Pirates. Play pass. VELASQUEZ got plenty of time. Rolls out of the pocket. Throws late down the middle. That's going to be intercepted. Not a good decision by VELASQUEZ. And that ball is intercepted by number 4, Mikael Gaston. A rule as a quarterback, don't throw late down the middle of the field. This thing almost brings rain, and it's caught. That play's meant to be thrown on time. He had time in the pocket, then he got flushed. At that point, they want Dan to take off and run, not make that careless throw. VELASQUEZ was 11 of 30 last week with 2 touchdown passes, but 2 interceptions. So our third turnover of the game, and there's a flag on the field. And one of the keys won the turnover battle, or that's always a key. And we got a face mask, and it'll be a first down on penalty as Siskiyous move the ball inside Modesto territory. I mean, the offensive line gave the VELASQUEZ plenty of time to throw the football, but receivers couldn't get open. He got flushed by the pocket, and the throw was intercepted. Colby Harris getting a lot of chances here tonight. He gets a short 2. And the Eagles in white lining up in that ace formation, which is 2 tight ends and 2 wideouts, 1 on each side. And the left tackle, number 76, moving early, Byron Willis. Couple of freshman-like plays for the Eagles here early with procedures. 2nd and 13. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Modesto in the dark uniforms, College of the Siskiyous in the white. Little stretch run to the left. And Grant Kingston just following his blockers. Nothing pretty, but picks up a big chunky yardage for a very manageable 3rd and 2. It appeared the Modesto defense had him corralled, but nice cutback. Fighting, clawing for a first down. Grant Kingston once again. But we've got a penalty on the field. That's the 3rd penalty on the offensive line of COS. So it'll bring the ball back, and it'll be 3rd and 13. Modesto showing blitz. They come, and they can't get Ferguson down, and he finds a receiver. Ferguson keeping that play alive. Then the little dump-off pass to number 45, Bennett Feinstein Smith, and he nearly picks up the first down. The Pirates had the sack, but just couldn't bring down the big quarterback, Ferguson. He kept the play alive, dumped it off, and it's 4th and 1 for the Eagles. They got a tight end and a fullback in there, expecting an inside run. And they get it, but it's not even close to the line of gain. And the Pirates with the stop as they raise proudly the Jolly Rogers around the stadium. Nice job by Modesto. Bend but don't break defense. And they will take over on downs after the the interception by Dan Velasquez. His teammates pick him up, and Modesto takes over on the 32-yard line. Bass hit hard as he gains 5 yards. Number 9, Daniel Hardy, had 10 tackles, 4 TFLs last week, tackle for losses versus Delta. Good gain on first down, 2nd and 6. They run right at Willoughby, the 5th leading tackler in the state. Little speed option. Bass was undercut. He feeling a little knee bruise on that play. Be 3rd and 4 for Modesto. They're right back on the football. Inside run. And he fumbles. Velasquez picks up the ball. And he's tackled. Bass was... What a tackle. Dislodged the football. The ball is loose. Velasquez picks it up, tries to pick up the first down. But then we've also got a flag on the field, and we'll see what our... There's the ball's loose. Velasquez picks it up. And there's probably a block. Yeah, block in the back, which will be declined. Bass is getting attended to by the athletic training staff, but he had his shoulder blown up on that carry. Trapp with the punt. And that'll be down on the 41-yard line. Less than a 30-yard punt for the Pirates. Not much field position switch on that, as the Eagles would take over on the their own 41-yard line. We have interceptions, we've had fumbles, we've had caused fumbles, we've had trick plays. A lot of things going into it, but it's only a 7-0 game. Modesto's had their chances, but just hasn't been really fine on offense since that first drive. Harris with a run to the left, again running towards that College of the Siskiyous bench. Coach Roach likes to keep his guys close to the sideline as he can, make those calls, so you'll see a lot of runs and powers run to that side. Second and 9. Pirates showing blitz. And that ball's tipped in the air. Good defense. Number 39, William Johnson with the deflection. Try to throw a little 9 route up the sideline, but the Pirates would have nothing of it with the deflection. 3rd and 9. Teams have traded turnovers, punts, and what have you. First drive for COS, they had a flea flicker, but had a drop ball on a walk-in touchdown. And then ball over the middle through the hands of number 84, Scott Holsey. And Chance Nelson will have to come on and punt. Another stop for Modesto. So the Pirates defense doing a good job tonight. Nelson, nice punt, fair catch call for by Hines, and he'll catch that there at the 15-yard line. Good news, though, to see Bass back in there. He took a hard hit on the shoulder on that last possession that caused a fumble. Bubble screen to the left. Not much there. And Coach Stiver said so important to get their bubble screen and their short screen game going, but not much there. Richard Lopez catches for no gain. He's got a number of receptions this year, but not a lot of yardage. And 2 fumbles. Blitz is picked up. VELASQUEZ over the middle, but timid over the middle. And that ball is off the hands of Josh Taylor on the 12-yard dig route, and he'll come out. 3rd and 10. You want to be careful with the football. Siskiyous going to come after you. Number 12, Willoughby, one of the leading tacklers in the state, team captain at all the workouts, sets the example for these Eagles. Play clock down to 10. Bass out in motion to the right, and it's a quarterback draw. They've seen that play before. And number 50 with the tackle, Jose Reyes out of Ontario, Oregon. Lane Trapp, who's only averaging 27.5 yards a punt this year. Really need him to get a foot in this one and try to pin the Eagles back. And that ball's fair caught for at the 45-yard line. And it'll be a 31-yard punt. Big Island Movers is a fully licensed and insured full-service moving company in Modesto. With over 30 years of moving experience and a wide range of services to meet the ever-changing needs of our clients, Big Island Movers is your go-to for professional, prompt moving services. Give us a call today, 209-522-5959. BigIslandMovers.com. Big Island Movers. Kaimana wanna move ya. Ferguson and his teammates will take over in Modesto territory. And it's a flea flicker once again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. And they saw that one coming. They ran that play earlier, and it hit off the hands of a wide open receiver. This time, 2 safeties bailed, knew that was coming, and they know that Coach Roach likes to take a shot in a sudden change of possession. And we've got a procedure penalty. A lot of flags on the field, and we'll give you the total amount of penalties at the end of the quarter. Second and 15. Procedure. Boy, did we see a lot of those in my Monte Vista game last night. Aye. Little bootleg. Nice little concept that'll pick up 4. Luke Fulford with about a 3-yard reception off the naked, off to the right, running away from the Eagles bench. It'll be another 3rd and long. Continue with the 2 tight end. Well, you got a tight end and then a slash fullback. Kingston in the backfield, offset to the left. Ferguson will sprint to the left. And that ball will get short and kill a family of ground squirrels. And we'll get another, with 4 seconds left in the quarter, we'll get an alleged punt. Modesto trying to close out the quarter. Well, so far, Siskiyous has had all the field position, just haven't been able to score. Nelson with a nice sky punt. Hines with a fair catch at the 13-yard line. And that'll be the end of the quarter as Modesto leads College of the Siskiyous 7-zip. American Asphalt has been serving Northern California for over 30 years. American Asphalt takes great pride in making every job their best job. If you need help with your shopping center, commercial property, homeowner association, or special project, American Asphalt is the company to partner with. When you contact American Asphalt, tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV. Call us at 800-541-5559, 800-541-5559. Or reach us at AmericanAsphalt.com. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Playing Against Sports in Modesto is locally owned and operated and has been providing the Central Valley with quality new and used sports and fitness equipment for over 20 years. For the best selection of new and used sports and fitness equipment, look to Play It Against Sports Modesto, your local sports leader. Bass picks up about 5 yards. First quarter, Modesto total of 47 yards rushing, 37 passing, time of possession 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Second down play, College of the Siskiyous 48 yards rushing, 14 yards passing, 2 of 10 and 1 interception. Penalties 5 of 30. So there's been 7 penalties here in the first quarter. Run, Danny, run. His second quarterback run, and he moves the chains for a first down. I want to thank all the folks here at Modesto JC taking care of us, the hospitality, and this beautiful Saturday homecoming evening. Siskiyous had the ball for 9 minutes and 53 seconds. Bass picks up 2. But Modesto was 3 of 5 passing, 1 interception, 1 touchdown, 37 yards. Much better than the 11 of 30 that they had last week. 2nd and 9 for the Pirates. Watch Daniel Hardy, number 9, coming off the edge. See him on your screen. And he's coming. And he pressures VELASQUEZ, but he runs up right up the middle. You got to get down in the middle, Danny. You're going to get hit there, young man. Tough kid, option quarterback in high school. That time, instead of trying to look to throw, quickly ran and made the quick decision. It's 3rd and short. Bass moves the chains with a first down, a gain of 4. Modesto running some tempo here as the Eagles try to substitute. Hickman in for TIKI TONGA. Bass offset to his right. VELASQUEZ in the pistol. Bass hits that hole like a speeding bullet. Big gain on first down. Just a lot of toughness from that kid who took a hard hit early in the game. And I know he's feeling the wears of that hit still. You can see his body language as he lines up, but no quit in that kid. 2nd and short A lot of things open on the offense. Bootleg. Siskiyous sniffs it out. VELASQUEZ does a good job of just holding on to it, but the ball's fumbled out of bounds, but he moves the chains. Well, lesson learned by the young quarterback. The last time he was in that situation, he made the decision to throw the ball late over the middle and was intercepted. And getting his college degree on the field tonight, that time tucked the ball, got the first down, Pirates in tempo. Little inside run by Beeman. 2 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 8. Chabot beat De Anza 15-9. Shasta and Feather River are tied at 3. Some other scores. Fresno City up on Reedley 20-7. Mentioned earlier, City College of San Francisco 37-14 over Butte. American River 21-20 over College of San Mateo. Little quarterback counter. And the 5th leading tackler in the state, Mr. Willoughby, plays level and flat along the line of scrimmage, sniffs out the play, and makes the tackle for a loss. What did he do last week? Well, he only had 16 tackles and 2.5 tackles for losses on a day's work up in Weed, California. They were showing a little corn dog blitz off the edge. Alfred Deloach King was creeping, and he's creeping again, and here he comes off the edge, and it's picked up. Picked up, a little swing pass to Bass, and he picks up about 6. It's still going to be 4th and a long 3. And we'll see. And we've got an injury down in the field, number 97. Emmanuel Mann is down on the field. So it'll be a tough decision here for Coach Stivers. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for helping you bring this Modesto Junior College football game. Play It Again Sports, American Asphalt, Big Island Movers, and Meeting Rooms on Demand. Please thank and support our sponsors. Next week, get a week off. You got to bye before the teams go into conference play. There won't be many college or junior college teams in action next week. I believe there's only like 6 games, pretty much a bye throughout the state. What will Modesto be doing next week? Well, as Coach Stivers said, we'll be making grade checks, trying to get the players off their feet as much as they can, and really try to regroup and get ready for conference play. Little out and up. He's got a receiver. VELASQUEZ going to scramble, and Hardy's chasing him, and he might have just picked up enough for the first down, depending on the spot. Doesn't have to go far for a measurement, and it's a first down. Coach Stivers going into the Stivers tricks. That time ran a double move on the outside on 4th and 4. VELASQUEZ making the great decision. If it's not there, Danny, run. Just enough to get the first down. Okay, they're going to measure it and make the announcer look like a bozo. Nope, they get it still. No. They got to get that credit card out. Oh, he double pumped us, didn't he? A shimmy and a shake, but the result is a first down for the Pirates. Wow. You got it. You don't got it. Option right, Bass. Ooh, good defense. Good defensive running in and tackling in space. Trace Cummings and Dominique Copeland working together. It's like that old jungle drill. 2 guys against 1. Keep them trapped in. And no gain for the Pirates on first down. Little pump and go. Velasquez got a lot of time. Run it, Danny. Run! He's got shimmies. He's got shakes. Coach Wood might say he was mistaking activity for achievement as he gets no gain. But if he has one of those clickers on, he might have run about 100 yards in just that one play. Third down. And the mentality is that he can make a play every single play, but sometimes you just got to learn to cut bait. Little trickeration. Tiki Tonga with the throw and the catch. Touchdown Pirates. Josh Taylor. Tiki Tonga. Little inside run and the reverse pitch, and Tiki Tonga with the touchdown pass to Taylor. Josh Taylor with the touchdown reception, and the Pirates make this extra point. Will lead 14-0. And here's the replay. And watch Tonga, number 5, get the reverse, sets his feet, and throws a dime to Taylor. And we've got a 14-0 lead. Upset alert in Modesto. Fourteen-play, 87-yard drive. Time of possession, 6 minutes and 26 seconds.
We were on the Siskiyous 36.
Tonga to Taylor. Josh Taylor with the reception. Wide open. Yeah, they scored on a trick play, but they did a good job of driving the football and maintaining possession. 6 minutes and 26 seconds. Bravo with the kick. It's taken in the end zone. And the Eagles chose to take it out. But number 47, hustling Jason. And I apologize if I'm butchering his last name, Fugela. No matter what, kid running hard and makes that tackle. There was always that indecision when you catch the ball in the end zone. Oh, that's a bad break for the Pirates and a huge break for College of the Siskiyous, because they would have had the ball on the inside the 20, and any time as a kickoff team you can trap your opponent inside the 20, it's a victory. But offsides, and so they'll have to re-kick it 5 yards deep. Tremaine Tolbert is one of the receivers, and Kendrius Truitt is the other. Sequoias and Sac City are tied in the second quarter, 7-all. In 2 weeks, the Pirates will take the road trip to Visalia. That ball's taken and returned by Tolbert. And he returns it to the 40-yard line. I mean, that's basically a 30-yard play right there. Because of the offsides, and we've got a penalty on the sideline, that's a well-thrown flag. Might have drawn some precipitation. We had seven penalties in the first. Here's the call by Ken Leffel. So you have an offsides on the kick when you stop the team on the 12-yard line. Then you make the stop, and you have an unsportsmanlike conduct. So now instead of the ball on the 12-yard line, it's at the Modesto 45-yard line. That is a big turn of events. And you can't give those breaks to an undefeated team. They played from behind. We played from behind last week. Little stretch run to the outside. And Kingston picks up 3. Both these teams will have a bye next week. What will the Eagles be doing? Coach Roach said, we'll be chopping some wood for somebody. I love that. 2 tight end set for the Eagles. Ferguson with the keeper. Makes number 30. Alex Velasquez miss. Swatting it flies. And picks up a good gain. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. Ferguson with another carry, repeat of the last play, and he's efficient in tight quarters and moves the chains, about an 8-yard gain. Again, keeping on that hash, closest to their bench. Coach Roach liking to control that football, control the calls, get the adjustments. Another run, and he hits the hole very hard. And gets inside. Grant Kingston just outside the 20-yard line as they continue to hug that Eagles sideline. Coach Roach making those calls, working his magic. Go fly sweep motion. Good rally to the line, playing along the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Tolbert found a little bit of room along the sideline and actually picked up a good gain on first down. Anytime you get more than 3 yards on first down, it's play caller's paradise. But once again, where are they going? Towards the Siskiyous bench. And we appreciate the coaches giving us an opportunity to talk with them, watch film. It helps us prepare for this game so we can better educate and entertain our folks watching on their devices. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. 2nd and 6. Option to the right. And well played that time. Velasquez doing a good job of not over-penetrating, playing flat along the line of scrimmage, limiting those options, if you will, the quarterback, and a tackle for the loss for Velasquez. Nice play, and it's 3rd and 9 in 4-down territory. Another run towards the Siskiyous bench. And Kingston will pick up. He'll pick up about 4, and you've got 4th and a long 5. Siskiyous on the field. And the kick is no good, and the Pirates get off the field on 4th down. Big Island Movers is a fully licensed and insured full-service moving company in Modesto for over 10 years. We have provided friendly, reliable moving services in Central California. The driving force behind our business is passion behind what we do. Big Island Movers, give us a call today at 209-522-5959 or BigIslandMovers.com. Big Island Movers, Kai Mono wanna move ya. Modesto takes over. Got a 14-0 lead. VELASQUEZ back to pass. Little curl route out to number 6. Michael Thompson with his second catch. And good solid gain on 1st down. If you're Modesto here, you'd really just like to finish this drive with some kind of a score and then get winners outs, basketball term, and get the ball to start the second half. Bass, inside run, big chunk of change, and a 10-yard gain. At halftime, we'll give you some scores of other games, a quick wrap-up. We'll take an audio break and then come back with stats and your second half here on NorCal Sports TV. First and 10. Beeman makes a cut up the field, and he gains 7 on 1st down. Put it over there. I kind of like it, though. 2nd and 4 for Modesto. Coach Stivers make an adjustment as Lopez resets the other side. And Hickman interchanges. Bass inside run. And he picks up about 3, and it's going to be 3rd and a long 1. City College of San Francisco beat Butte 37-14. American River beat College of San Mateo 21-20. And Bass and picks up the 1st down as the Pirates continue to drive. Controlling the clock here. TIKI Tonga in the game. Had a big game last week for the Pirates. 4 catches on 97 yards and a touchdown. Threw a touchdown pass tonight. VELASQUEZ throws on time, and he has Bass on the quick screen, little swing pass to his left. And he'll pick up 9 yards on 1st down. That's the kind of success with those screen passes that Coach Stivers is looking for Modesto to take their next step into this offense. It's so important. 2 backs in the backfield. Lopez in motion. Fake the screen to him. VELASQUEZ steps up in the pocket, and he'll pick up the 1st down and then some, and he gets out of bounds. And it is at the 33-yard line. Run, Danny, run. One of the keys to the game. We'll get his stats at halftime, but He has to have nearly 50 yards of rushing already tonight. Quick substitution. He's able to get off the field. Minute 31 left in the half. The Pirates sending out that upset alert, up 14-0. VELASQUEZ. Little quick out route to TIKI TONGA. It does his, well, looked like he stayed in bounds, but it was out of bounds, but picks up a nice gain on first down. Tonga's played quarterback. He played receiver, and then he played receiver throwing a trick play off the reverse pass. 2nd and 1. And we've got a penalty. When the umpire throws that flag, it's usually not good news for the offense. And we'll get the signal from Ken Leffel, but I've got a sneaky suspicion it's a holding penalty on Modesto. Okay, what's the chop block? And we've talked about it a couple of times. It's any time two offensive players are blocking a defensive player and one is blocking below the waist and one is blocking above the waist. And it doesn't even mean a block. It's just contact. It's a safety issue. It's a high-low block, and it's illegal, and it's always looked upon as a safety thing. And the Pirates look like when they're in business are now 2nd and 20 and playing behind the chains. They've got one-on-one coverage out here with Michael Thompson, but Alfred Deloach King has 4 interceptions on the season, and he's on an island. See if he gets tested. He does. And a pass and a catch by Thompson, and a nice gain and making it a 3rd and manageable as the clock runs. Thompson with the skinny Ally McBeal post. Nice timing by the young quarterback. Hardy coming and walking on the edge. He blitzes. The O-line doing a good job. Thompson wide open. Touchdown. 29 yards. Dan VELASQUEZ to Michael Thompson, his 2nd touchdown reception of the night. Ask Coach Stivers, what can you do to get Thompson involved in the offense? And just says, we just got to keep doing our thing. Well, that time went to him 2 times in a row, and both times thrown with great efficiency and timing. That's a key 3 possession and a score. And with those key 3, and a missed extra point. Right when they're ready to take that step, something happens. There is another missed extra point, maybe the 3rd missed extra point of the season. And those always come up to haunt you. $29-yard pass from VELASQUEZ to Thompson. But a missed extra point. But we talk about key 3 possessions. What's a key 3 possession? Key 3 possession is your first possession of the game, your last possession of the first half, and your first possession of the second half. First possession of the game, Modesto scored. If this is their last possession of the first half, they've scored. That'll be 2 for 2. That's a big feather in your cap. You just got to win that turnover ratio. 10-play, 80-yard drive, 3 minutes and 55 seconds, culminated by a VELASQUEZ 29-yard pass to Thompson. Very efficient drive, had the chop block, but came right back and succeeded. Last week, Siskiyous trailed 21-7 at half. They're trailing 21-0 now. Bravo with the kick. Who's going to take it? Tolbert. And he's tackled on the 26-yard line. And who gets the ball to start the second half? Modesto Pirates do. And that's huge. Can go winners outs. Halftime, Sequoias and Sac City are tied at 7. Shasta and Feather River are tied at 3. Chabot beat De Anza 15-9 as Ferguson takes the snap. Big gain on first down by Kingston. Nice safe call by Coach Roach, kind of a feeler. If you can get the first down, then we'll go into hurry up, and that's what they're doing. But time is not on their side. 15 seconds left in the half. Ferguson, little stay screen as the Pirates are playing off, and Tolbert gets out of bounds. 14-yard gain, and all of a sudden, Siskiyous is in Pirates territory, and they still have a timeout or two to use. So if they could get another shot here, they could go Hail Mary or maybe take a shot at a field goal. Would be a great morale booster going into half. Ferguson, quick out, and he gets enough for a first down. Catch by number 84, Scott Hulsey, his second reception of the game. And you got 3 seconds left. And I know that they work on this end of half, end of quarter, end of game situations. So we'll see. We're going to get a field goal attempt. Sinkowski on for the attempt from about 53 yards. And that's going to fall short. And Modesto's going to return it. They've got a wall set up if he can get one more block. But a flag's on the field, as I've said so often. Depending on who the penalty's on, if it's a hold, it'll just end the half. And we've got the Jolly Rogers flying proudly here at Modesto Junior College Stadium. The Pirates we're at halftime. First of all, I would like to thank our sponsors for helping you bring this game tonight. Big Island Movers. Played again, Modesto. Excuse me, American Asphalt. And Meeting Rooms on Demand. Quick recap. A pass play from VELASQUEZ to Thompson off an option pitch in the first quarter gave the Pirates the lead. Then Tonga caught the reverse on a reverse pitch and threw to Josh Taylor for a 36-yard score. Then with 34 seconds left in the half, VELASQUEZ to Thompson for 29 yards, but a missed extra point, and we're at 20-0 as we go to halftime.
college basketball. Doug Hodge, thank you. Tom Harris has been with MJC in many capacities since 1964, and MJC contributor all the way back to 64 for Tom Harris. Also, we'd like to welcome Robert Bob Stewart, MJC 1949 to 1950. Trapp with his forte, he attended San Jose State. Bob Stewart.
This might be
Track at San Jose State also in attendance. We'd like to give a special welcome to couples, tennis coaches for many years, 32 and 33 years. Jack Bracken and Julie Bracken, members of the MJC Hall of Fame. Jack won 6 conference championships. California State Coach of the Year. 3 Hall of Fames with MJC, California State Tennis Coaches Association, Modesto Racket Club. He started and ran the MJC Invitational Tennis Tournament for 29 years. His wife Julie won 12 conference championships. 5 times she was California State Tennis Coach of the Year. Jack and Julie Bracken, a special place in our hearts here for everybody at MJC. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for being a member of the Hall of Fame at MJC and for everything you've done for the college and all the years here with the college. Jill Stearns, thank you for being here, being our president. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Each of these people goes back many, many years with the college. They've done so much for us. Thank you very much for coming out on homecoming evening 2017. Doug Hodge, I love you guys. Now let's draw our attention to the field and MJC's cheerleading squad.
We're here at halftime as Modesto Junior College leads the undefeated Siskiyous Eagles 20-0. Modesto opened up the scoring. TIKI Tonga came in at quarterback. He had an option pitch to Dan Velasquez, who threw it to Mr. Thompson for a 35-yard touchdown pass. Then TIKI Tonga took a reverse pitch from Velasquez and found a wide open Josh Taylor for a 36-yard touchdown to make it 14-0. Then with 34 seconds left in the second quarter, a 10-play, 80-yard drive was culminated by a 20-yard pass from Velasquez to Thompson. Statistics first for Siskiyous, and we'll read over the keys. Win on third down. Right now, third down efficiency, Siskiyous is 1 of 7. And third down efficiency for Modesto, they're 4 of 7. So who's winning on third down? Modesto is. Run, Danny, run was another key for Modesto. Well, Dan Velasquez has got 10 carries for 51 yards. And how will that help his confidence and the passing percentage rise? Well, last week he was 10 of 30. This week he's 9 of 11. 2 touchdown passes and 1 interception. Michael Thompson has 4 receptions for 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Josh Taylor has 2 catches for 38 yards, one of those being a touchdown. For the traveling undefeated College of the Siskiyous Eagles, Gage Ferguson, 4 of 12 for 40 yards. Colby Harris, 5 rushes for 16 yards. And Grant Keegston has 10 carries for 55 yards. Held to 129 yards of offense. And normally they'll rack up much more than that. They're averaging 340 yards a game, Siskiyous is. Modesto playing a good football game, has run a couple of trick plays. They've controlled the clock. It's not a huge statistic, but when you're playing College of the Siskiyous, it is. Modesto has controlled the ball for 15 minutes and 28 seconds, and Siskiyous 14 minutes and 32 seconds. It is halftime here, and we wanted to talk about some famous alumni, and there's been a lot of great alumni, but 2 of my favorites. First one is Paul Wiggin. Paul Wiggin received many scholarship offers out of high school, but he attended Modesto Junior College and eventually transferred to Stanford University, played for the Cleveland Browns, coached the Kansas City Chiefs, coached at Stanford, player personnel staff at Minnesota. Paul Wiggin. And another great alumni in the Hall of Fame class is Gino Marchetti out of Antioch High School. Played at Modesto Junior College from 1948 to 49. NFL Hall of Famer. Played in 10 Pro Bowls and was the Pro Bowl MVP in 1963. Gino Marchetti and Paul Wiggin are alumni focus. Modesto will get the second half kickoff. So far, they've scored on their opening possession, another possession, and the last possession of the second quarter. And we've got a late hit after the play after the return by Brian Terrell. And we'll go to our referee, Ken Leffel, for the call. So another penalty go against College of the Siskiyous Eagles. And now Modesto will start on the 39-yard line. Foothill beat San Jose 17-10. San Francisco over Butte 37-14. Beaming up the middle, not much there. American River beat San Mateo, who was the number 2 rated team in the state. Seems whoever's in that number 2 ranking has had a tough time holding that position. Chabot over De Anza 15-9. 2nd and 9 for Dan Velasquez and his teammates. Devin Bass offset to the right, who had a good first half rushing. Option to Bass, slip sliding away, and he finds enough yardage for the first down. Bass, 15 carries in the first half for 65 yards, and he picks up 13 there, and he's going to look to gain another 100 yards rushing as Modesto getting ready to go into Siskiyous territory. Bass with a 2-yard gain. Fresno City College 28-14 over Reedley in the first quarter. And Sac City leaves Sequoia 14-7. 2nd and 8. Willoughby on the blitz. Great play call on that one until number 44, Mr. Trace Cumming, is the fit man on that play and makes the tackle. Willoughby came off the edge, and it looked to be a pretty good play call, but credit Trace Cummings of sniffing that one out and making the tackle for the short gain. 3rd and a long 6 for Modesto. Velasquez back to pass, and that's a short pass to Lopez, and it's dropped. And Alfred Deloach King with the pass defense. And Modesto's right back on the ball. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Long snap count. Press coverage on 3 of the receivers. A little pooch kick by Velasquez. Saw that coming, but that ball will roll into the end zone for a touchback. So really only be about a net of a 45, 25-yard punt. As credit Siskiyous for the stop on the opening possession. They weren't able to get much going on offense. Had great field position, but didn't take advantage of it. And Siskiyous in white in the double tight end, what we would call Spartan formation, 2 receivers to one side. Ball be on the 20-yard line after the touchback. Little downhill run, and not much there. Javon Woods does a nice job of fitting with the tackle along the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. And the tight ends are out, and there'll be a 4-wide set this time for the Eagles. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on the streaming home of Modesto Junior College football. Little fade route, maybe a back shoulder throw, maybe a miscommunication. Nevertheless, it's incomplete and it'll be 3rd and 10. Had Tolbert up the field at about 12 yards, but I think Ferguson was thinking back shoulder throw and Tolbert's thinking deep route. As they're in a bunch formation, 3 receivers bunched together. And as the play clock's rolling, 3rd and 10. 1 of 7 in the first half on 3rd down. Deep ball. And that is caught. Second 3rd down conversion for the Siskiyous. And that's a huge play down the right sideline. Galuga Dockery with the big gain. And just a simple go route. A 9 is a 9 is a 9. And Ferguson has plenty of time to throw and gets the ball out in front of the receiver. And a nice throw and catch and a 1st down. And once again, Siskiyous is in Modesto territory, but have yet to put it on the scoreboard. They've missed 2 field goals. And Kingston appeared to be tackled in the backfield by Broderick Madrano, but didn't grab enough cloth. And credit Kingston for yeoman's work just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. 20-0 Modesto JC. Upset alert here from the Central Valley. Tolbert being held on the right edge. Or rather, VELASQUEZ is being held by number 45. One of the tight ends coming in the game. And Bennett Feinstein-Smith called for the hold. Spot of the foul. It'll be 2nd and 20 now. And a lot of penalties for Siskiyous. As the officials confer to make sure the penalty is correctly marched off. The Jolly Rogers flying proudly here at Modesto as the Pirates are up 20-0 as they look to close out their non-conference season. They've got a bye next week, and then they'll travel down to Visalia. We'll be there live on NorCal Sports TV. Siskiyous 7 penalties for 55 yards. Ferguson throws off balance, just didn't have his feet set. Poorly thrown ball. He's lucky that there wasn't a play made on that by Javon Woods, who had great coverage out in the flat. 3rd and 20. And as the Eagles continue to hug that hash closest to the Siskiyous bench. Strong tendency. Sequoia and Sac City tied at 14 with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ferguson play pass. Deep ball down the sideline to Chance Nelson, and he's interfered with. But what I can't understand, it's 3rd and 20. It's a double move. You got to give ground. And now it's an automatic 1st down. It's the old bailout routine. And you got to play situational football. And Chance Nelson was mugged by Braxton House. You've got to get to the offensive receiver and then turn to the football. Automatic 1st down. 6th penalty by Modesto, and maybe the most crucial of the evening. Second time on this drive, it's been second or third and long, and they've given up either a pass or committed a pass interference. So, little fake on the jet sweep. Kingston gets about 4. But we were talking about converting on third down. The Eagles were 1 of 7 in the first half, but have converted 2 long third downs here in the second half. Last week trailed 21-7 at half, came back and won. They're down 20-0 as Ferguson and company are driving inside Modesto territory. Little run to Kingston. He cuts back, zigzagging, and he picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 3. Once again, big scores. City College of San Francisco over Butte, 37-14. American River over San Mateo, 21-20. Missed extra point by San Mateo. Cost them an opportunity to tie the game. Ferguson with a bootleg. Thrown late over the middle, a quarterback sin. But I believe Coach Roach is thinking they were going to go for it on 4th down anyway. So they went to take a shot, but not the most well-executed bootleg I've seen. Big 4th down play. Critical stop here. Opportunity for Modesto as the Eagles try to draw them offsides. Coach Roach coming down into the field. Play clock. Under 10. Down to 5. Little option to the right, and the Pirates have it sniffed out. Alex VELASQUEZ doing a good job playing in space. They've seen that play so often, and it always goes towards the Eagles bench. And way that the film breakdown went this week, that was a big focus of the Modesto defense. And the Pirates hold, get the stop on 4th down. Last week, Siskiyous was 3 for 3 on 4th down. Big stop by Modesto after the pass interference on a 3rd long and giving up the deep ball on 3rd and long. So those 2 conversions appear to have the momentum going the Eagles' way, but the Pirates walk the plank and handle it themselves. Bass tiptoeing for a big 8-yard gain. And what has Modesto done so well tonight? Big chunks on 1st down. I mean big chunks like 50 yards. I mean good 7-8 yard plays. That opens up so much of the playbook for Coach Stivers. 2nd and short for the Pirates. Bass. And picks up 3, and he'll get a 1st down. Little reverse to Lopez, and not much there. Then that play might have more of a purpose of just gaining yards than just stretching the defense and giving them another thing to look at. Second and 7 for Modesto. Fake screen one way. And the screen over to number 6, Michael Thompson, but Alfred Deloach King would have nothing of it and makes the tackle, fights off the blocker. There's got to be that play's got to be a little quicker, a little more efficiency to it. Took too long to set up, and this veteran defense of the Eagles would have nothing of it. 3rd and long, VELASQUEZ, little curl route. Over the middle to Thompson, and he did a good job. He found the opening. He didn't run through to another defender. He just sat down in the zone, caught the ball, played dead, and moved the chains. Nice job. Big 15-yard gain, first down, and the Pirates are in Eagles territory once again. Beeman, gain of 2. Michael Thompson had a brilliant game against American River. Didn't do much against Sac City. Didn't do much. Wasn't really needed to do much last week against Contra Costa. But this week has stepped up, and he's got 4 receptions in the game. 2 for touchdowns. Coach Stivers changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Bass back in the game, offset to Velasquez left. 4 wides. Velasquez, he's got time. Ball over the middle. Had a receiver. Split the double safeties, but just wasn't able to thread the needle, if you will, and get that ball in there. Pretty good throw there by Velasquez. And what I like, he's throwing it on time. And he's a young quarterback. He scrambles around. He does his thing. But he's been more efficient tonight than he has been all season. 3rd and long for the Pirates. And they were 4 of 7 in the first half on 3rd down, which beats their season average. Once again, wide open and a catch. Simple. Josh Taylor on a 14-yard dig route, and they've gone to that time and time again. And the second time on this drive, just finding a nice open crease in the defense. Little catch and little throw and catch, and a first down for the Pirates, and another 3rd down conversion. Velasquez back to pass. He's got Thompson, and it's intercepted. Alfred Deloach King. Oh, they're calling him out of bounds. One receiver says he's out of the end zone. One official says he's out. They both rule him out. King baited him into that throw. It appeared Thompson was open, but King, the cagey veteran, has that what we call catch-up speed. And boy, did he catch up. 2nd and 10. Nope replay here at Modesto football. We'll bring you that replay, but no official replay. Alfred Deloach King almost had his 5th interception of the season. Big blitz, but they call the right play as Bass picks up 10, 15, 16, 17 yards and tackled inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. We call that a jailbreak blitz, and if you pick it up right, there's going to be running to the 2nd level, and that's exactly what happened. And the Pirates right back on the ball, 1st and goal. Bass down to the 6. Coach Stivers, what you been doing? Chris, I've been watching so much film. I don't know, Facebook, Twitter, what's going on in the news. We've just been watching film, trying to get Danny better, trying to get our offense to the next level. He's a true freshman quarterback, and I've seen a lot of growth here as we've got an injured player on the field. Big Island Movers is a fully licensed and insured full-service moving company in Modesto. For over 10 years, we've provided friendly, reliable moving services in Central California. The driving force behind our business is passion behind what we do. At Big Island Movers, we are big on experience, big on value, and huge on service. With over 30 years of moving experience and a wide range of services to meet the ever-changing needs of our clients, Big Island Movers is your go-to for professional, prompt moving services. Give us a call today at 209-522-5959. 209-522-5959 or BigIslandMovers.com. Big Island Movers, Kaimana wanna move ya. American Asphalt has been serving Northern California for over 30 years. American Asphalt takes great pride making every job their best job. If you need help with your shopping center, commercial property, homeowner association, or special project, American Asphalt is the company to partner with. When you contact American Asphalt, tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV. Please call us at 800-541-5559, 800-541-5559, or reach us at AmericanAsphalt.com. American Asphalt, taking care of business. We'd like to thank our other sponsors who are helping us bring you this Modesto Junior College football game. Play It Again Sports and Meeting Rooms on Demand. Please thank and support our sponsors. That's number 79, Ryan Duenes, who's getting carried off the field by the athletic training staff of the Eagles. I hope he's okay. 3rd and 5 for the Pirates. Bass swings out to his left. And a throw and a catch by Lopez. Lopez with the quick out to the left, and VELASQUEZ delivering a dime. And Lopez with the catch. Coming right at you. And he's thrown this ball on time. And he sells it, and we get the catch. The Pirates. We'll see if they go for 2 here in this swinging gate. And they do. And this is usually a tackle eligible, so they'll throw to the tackle on the left. Watch it. Here he is. No, they throw the fade, and that goes incomplete. That play is designed to throw to number 18, Hickman. But he looked to be covered in the end zone. So it's 26-20. Lopez with the big catch. VELASQUEZ with his 3rd touchdown pass. With 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lopez, credit the kid. He's had a frustrated last couple of weeks. Had receptions for gains that fumbled. But Coach Stiver's shown trust in the young man. Calls his number on the quick out. VELASQUEZ delivers the ball on time. Lopez does his job. And it's 26-0 here. Modesto 1-3 against the mighty Siskiyous Eagles, who are 4-0. This would be a big feather in the cap for Coach Stivers and company going into the bye week. For Siskiyous, it'll be a long 303 miles back home to Weed if this score continues. Kick into the end zone. And Deloach King with the return, and he's got some space out in front of him. But Braxton House with the tackle. Thirteen plays, 70-yard drive, 3 minutes and 46 seconds. And what was impressive on that drive? 3 for 3 on 3rd down. Great 3rd down efficiency tonight for Modesto. Want to thank Modesto Junior College statistician Darren Souza for all the help in making this broadcast much more informational with the up-to-date stats. Grant Kingston will have to do a lot more of that. 12-yard gain on 1st down. And here was the throw that was ruled out of bounds. Hard to tell if he got a foot down. One official didn't really rule, but the other one definitely ruled that he was out of bounds. But Modesto moves so fast on offense, it's tough to get those replays to you immediately, which we like to do. Ferguson got plenty of time, throws a out route towards the sideline, and that's caught by Galuga Dockery. Nice athletic play. Again, towards the Siskiyous bench. And we've got VELASQUEZ is down on the field, and he's getting helped off. He's done a great job playing along the line of scrimmage tonight. Not over-penetrating. So much linebackers want to be heroes, and they end up being zeros. But that young man has played flat along the line of scrimmage on a couple of option plays and come up with big tackles. That's some of the growth that the Pirates are looking for as they go into conference play. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Modesto leads 26-0. Upset alert here in the Central Valley. Kingston. And I believe we've got a hold and a fumble on the field. And it's a loose pig, greasy pig. And it's recovered. We've got whistles. We've got flags. We've got a beautiful night here. We'll see what the call is. Ken Leffel, the referee. Rob Luckett with the hands to the face. And on top of the gain, it'll be 15 yards tacked onto that. And if you're Siskiyous, you got to get the ball into the end zone and score here. Because they put up 3 touchdowns last week in the fourth quarter, so they know they can do it. But it's getting that 0 off the board, getting that bagel, getting that donut off the board, and putting up a crooked number. Fake the fly sweep. Kingston on the inside run, and he gains 3. And again, we've said it a number of times, timeout Modesto. Played Again Sports Modesto is locally owned and operated and has been providing the Central Valley with quality new and used sports and fitness equipment for over 20 years. We're a huge supporter of local youth sports. We sponsor many leagues, schools, and booster clubs and supply them with the uniforms, equipment, and fan wear to keep them playing and looking sharp. For the best selection of new and used sports and fitness equipment, look to Play It Again Sports Modesto, your local team sports leader. Come see us at 2720 McHenry Avenue in Modesto, or visit our website at playitagainsportsmodesto.com. Follow us at our various social media platforms. We'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube page, build our subscribers, get alerts of our games. We've got football games. We've got a lot of basketball games coming up. A lot of events coming along in Modesto. If you're a company in Modesto and want to help support junior college basketball or high school basketball, great high school basketball, let us know. We'd love to set up a program for you. Double reverse. But the defense sniffs that out. And once again, Alex VELASQUEZ, we had mentioned him prior, just came off the field, didn't try to do too much, played flat along the line of scrimmage, and it's not hard. It's tough to do because you want to get up the field, you want to make a play, but you got to be disciplined. And boy, has VELASQUEZ been disciplined tonight. 3rd and 6 for the Eagles. A bootleg to the right. Huddleston's chasing Ferguson, and it gets to him. Robbie Huddleston came off the opposite edge right across your screen, and you can hear his footsteps coming. You can hear him coming, and don't know if it was a sack or not, but was definitely a big play, and it's fourth and 6 yards. And last week the Eagles were 3 for 3 on fourth down. They haven't converted a fourth down play tonight. Ferguson going to the deep ball, and that is incomplete. And the Pirates get the stop again. The bend but don't break defense after the personal foul by Luckett. They get the stop on fourth down. There was a third down play by Huddleston, and he plays with a big motor. Team's leading tackler, one of their best players. Well done. Modesto takes over on offense. And Bass, with the best 1-yard run of the season, was stopped in the backfield, but just keeps his feet chomping. And that great offensive line of the Pirates. And I wanted to throw some love to Colin Preston, who was the offensive player of the week versus Contra Costa, and he's an offensive lineman. Congrats, Colin. Halleck, Preston, Pope, Savo, and Johnson have done a great job, have been the foundation of this offense all year for the Pirates. VELASQUEZ with a throw to Hickman, and did a good job of continuing to find his way over the play side shoulder of number 5, Rashawn Broomfield. Hickman with the catch and the first down. That was a little picky-boo. The quarterback knows where you're going to run. The defender's back is to the receiver, Hickman, and he just slides just a little bit. That's growth there by Dan VELASQUEZ. Bass, 4 yards. VELASQUEZ over the sideline, getting the play personally from Coach Stivers. Normally he'll signal in. 26-0, the Pirates, as the Jolly Rogers fly proudly here at homecoming. Play clock under 5 seconds. VELASQUEZ with the quarterback draw. And he does a good job of finding enough space. He's elusive. He's not really fast. He's elusive in tight quarters, and it's such a great talent to have in this offense, especially with this offensive line. And VELASQUEZ moves the chains. What was one of the keys going into the game? Run, Danny, run, and boy, he's done a good job of that, and he's been efficient throwing the football, because last week he was 11 of 30. Ken Leffel trying to get the play clock set. VELASQUEZ to Thompson opened up the scoring. Then Tonga on the reverse pass to Taylor. Then VELASQUEZ to Thompson for 29 yards. And then the third quarter score, VELASQUEZ to Lopez on a pretty 5-yard quick out to the sidelines with the catch and sail. And it's 26-0. The only bad things that really have gone on for Modesto is they've missed an extra point and then failed on a 2-point play. Other than that, they've played pretty damn good football. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter. as Modesto leads 26-0. A meeting room's on demand, a unique alternative to hotel conference rooms with rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50. We provide unprecedented value for small businesses. Locations in Fremont, Oakland, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for a 50% discount off your first rental. Great rates and value. Meeting Rooms on Demand. Big Island Movers is a fully licensed and insured full-service moving company in Modesto. For over 10 years, we've provided friendly, reliable moving services in Central California. The driving force behind our business is passion behind what we do. With over 30 years of moving experience and a wide range of services to meet the ever-changing needs of our clients, Big Island Movers is your go-to for professional prompt moving services. 209-522-5959. 209-522-5959. BigIslandMovers.com. Big Island Movers, Kaimana, wanna move ya. Start of the fourth quarter as the Pirates look to close this one out. Beeman with the run on first down. Siskiyous has done a better job on first down, limiting, and we've got another flag on the field. Post play thrown by the referee, Ken Leffel. We'll go to his call. Well, that ball will move into Siskiyous territory. Balanced offense for Modesto. 187 yards rushing, 192 yards passing. Rushing, 118 for Siskiyous, and only 91 passing. 6 of 18. Big run inside the 20. Noah Prius doing a good job as this offensive line is tasting pay dirt once again. And the Pirates right back on the ball, and it's a timeout. And credit that to the Modesto offense of immediately getting on the football, not allowing for substitution, would have had a 12-man on the field penalty. And we've got a timeout. Played Against Sports, Modesto is locally owned and operated, has been providing the Central Valley with quality new and used sports and fitness equipment for over 20 years. We are a huge supporter of local youth sports. We sponsor many leagues, schools, and booster clubs and supply them with the uniforms, equipment, and fan wear to keep them playing and looking sharp. For the best selection of new and used sports and fitness equipment, look to Play It Against Sports Modesto, your local team sports leader. Come see us at 2720 McHenry Avenue in Modesto or visit our website at playitagainstsportsmodesto.com. Devin Bass, another 100-yard gain for the young man. 25 carries on 114 yards. Prius up the gut for a 4-yard gain. End of the third quarter, Fresno City leads Reedley 28-14. Chabot beat De Anza 15-9. Foothill beat San Jose 17-10. City College of San Francisco 37-14 over Butte, and American River gets the big win at College of San Mateo 21-20. VELASQUEZ with the quarterback keeper, and he's tackled at the 12-yard line, and it'll bring up 3rd and 4. And I don't know how much confidence Coach Diver has in his field goal team. Hasn't been real strong this year. We'll see if they can convert here on 3rd down or what they need to do on 4th down if it comes to that. Well, that time, Siskiyous steps up and closes a hole rather quickly, and Prius doesn't find much friendly running room there, and it's 4th down, and this is huge field goal try for Lane Trapp. Now, they've got plays off of this, folks. They've got tricks and trinkets, but see if they can make this field goal. It's a 28-yard field goal by Trapp. Field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Big score. 29-zip. On the 29-yard field goal by Lane Trapp. That's big. You want to get some kind of score there and get a reward for the defense is played, flipping the field, and that will do wonders for Trapp's confidence as well. So coming into this game, Coach Stivers says, yeah, we've got some trick plays. They've hit 2 for touchdowns. We want to get Dan involved early. They've done that. They want to move the chains and finish drives. And they've done a great job of that. And they got over the hump in their first drive because they've had the first drive blues in the first 4 games. Missed field goal against College of San Mateo. Missed field goal against American River. Fumble against City College of or Sac City. Fumble against Contra Costa. But tonight, they get the score as Deloach King returns this ball to the 30-yard line. Now, if you're a linebacker, a defensive lineman from Modesto, you've got to be really kind of gnawing at your teeth to get in there and get a little pass rush going, because Siskiyous going to have to throw the ball. There's not much time left. They're going to have to throw the ball around, and you've got to play discipline in the back on the back end of the defense, but you got to get some pass run, Sean. And you don't fall for a double move. You're up 5 scores. Well, 4 scores. My math's horrible. Sorry.
That was the last drive for Modesto.
Another efficient scoring drive on that field goal. 10 plays, 70 yards, 4 minutes and 33 seconds. The Pirates have converted on 3rd down. They've stopped Siskiyous on 3rd down, and they've stopped Siskiyous on 4th down. They've taken advantage of opportunities and are up 29-0. Little screen out to the left. Little high tackle by Alex VELASQUEZ. And it's a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd down. Siskiyous, the number 5 ranked team in the state. Ferguson flushed from the pocket, and pass is completed to number 88. Maybe his 3rd or 4th catch. Kaluga Dockery with the catch. And that'll move the chains and a conversion on 3rd down for the Eagles. The Eagles open conference at American River. And the Pirates will travel down to Visalia to take on College of the Sequoias to open their conference play. And Coach Stivers really thinks if they can have a good bye week, continue to get better, that they've got a real opportunity once again to win their conference. Got a lot of work ahead of them. But if tonight is any indication, these Pirates are learning how to win, and they're winning on 3rd down. Ferguson, seam route to duct tape, Chance Nelson. And he's inside the 20, tackled at the 19-yard line. Quick score here for Siskiyous. Would imagine we'll see a onside kick. Slant route. And that is completed to number 11, Quentin Dixon, with the catch, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Eagles. Swing pass. And it's a touchdown. Scott Holsey with another catch on the night, and he finds the end zone. And Siskiyous is on the scoreboard. Ferguson to Holsey for a 6-yard pass. Seven plays, 70-yard drive, fairly efficient, 2 minutes and 18 seconds with 10:33 left in the game. Still got a lot of time left, I would expect, and we see the hands team alert for the Pirates, as I'm sure the Eagles are going to be looking to get this onside kick. Hands team on for Modesto. Somebody's going to get kicked out. There's going to be a torpedo somewhere, a little Pooch-alicious. And that ball goes out of bounds. And that ball will get spotted after the kick out of bounds. And the ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. Modesto goes on offense. And what do you want to do if you're Modesto here? Move the chains. Be efficient. Flag on the field. Bass barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, and we've got a legal procedure on the Pirates. Didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage, legal formation. That penalty is declined, and it's 2nd and 10. Speed option to the left. Bass wants to stay in bounds, and he does as the clock winds, and he picks up about 4 on 1st down. Bass is over 100 yards again on the night. Last week had 18 carries for 128 yards and a touchdown, and then had 3 receptions for a touch and one for a touchdown. And he's over the 300-yard mark for the season as he continues to improve. Just a freshman. VELASQUEZ, just a freshman. And this great offensive line for the Pirates. Siskiyous going to have to take some chances here as they press the wide receivers. Quarterback draw by VELASQUEZ, and he jelly legs one defender and does enough to move a first down. We call that, and hopefully we get it on the replay, a little peanut butter and jelly legger on the safety for Siskiyous. And we mentioned run, Danny, run. He's got to be close, and we'll have final stats after the game, but he's got to be close to 70 yards rushing, and that builds his confidence of throwing the football. He's been very efficient throwing the football, made one bad decision. But, boy, since that time, he's learned from that. He's just the old Paul Bear Bryant. You make a mistake, you admit it, you learn from it, you never make it again, and he hasn't tonight. Little inside run, not much there as a Prius is stopped. And Modesto will get right back on the football, but they want to get this play clock consistently under 20, 15 seconds. You don't want to be, you got to be smart about things. Hickman in the backfield. Play clock under 15. Coach Stivers just taking his time. You want to work this clock. You want to still run your offense, but you got to be efficient. VELASQUEZ, he's got room to run, but he throws down to the corner, and it's nearly intercepted. But credit Jeff Hines for coming back. But if Dan VELASQUEZ takes off, he's still running. He might be in Manteca by now. Just kidding. But he had a lot of room to run towards the Siskiyous sideline. As he comes out of the pocket, there is not a defender for 15 yards, and he's throwing late across his body. But credit Hines for coming back and playing the defender there. Third down, clock is stopped. Edge blitzer for Siskiyous, but they don't guard TIKI Tonga. And TIKI leaps one defender and lit up by another, but he gets enough for a first down. TIKI Tonga has really come on strong in the last couple of games. Makes the big catch there, leaps a defender, and then reality hit with the double Malachi crunch. Here's the play, and then he gets over the middle, leaps this defender right here, but then gets lit up like a candle by two others. Chain moving TIKI Tonga threw a touchdown pass tonight off the reverse pitch. Big game last week, starting to really contribute here for the Pirates. Prius, not much there. Blitzing through wasn't quite sure who that was, I'll be honest with you. Jordan Draper on the tackle. The numbers are so close together. It was 51 or 61. And they're both blitzing again. VELASQUEZ with a carry. He saw that coming, but we've got a flag on the field. Ken Leffel might have to ice his wrist after this, and we got a holding penalty, and it'll march back to Pirates. Want to thank our sponsors who are bringing you this game. Big Island Movers, American Asphalt, Play It Again Sports, and Meeting Rooms on Demand. Please thank and support our sponsors. And watching Tiki Tonga after that big hit, I get a little jarred up. You hurdle one guy and the two other guys hit you hard. And we've got another trick play, and he's wide open. Oh, for the life of me. Catch first, run second. This time, VELASQUEZ was offset to the right. Tonga in at quarterback. Pitch to him. And Josh Taylor couldn't be more wide open. And VELASQUEZ going to his left. And you got to catch the ball with your eyes. And how do you catch the ball with your eyes? You see it all the way in. Boy, that really would have brought this homecoming crowd to their feet. And on second and forever, they almost took the cheese. VELASQUEZ got time. He's got another receiver open. And Mr. Hines with the catch. Just in this quarter, had the big catch, but played defensive back earlier on a bad thrown ball. But that time, how do you get beat up the seam or up along the sideline in 3rd and long? Well, we're going to show you how. Now the Pirates are right back up on the ball. We got time. They're changing the play. He's wide open. There's not a defender within 10 yards. That's a missed assignment on the backside of the defense. Speed option to the left. Prius stiff arms one defender, and he's tackled inside the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for the Pirates as they're trying to put the stake in and twist it with this victory here as the clock continues to run. At the 5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Hickman in the backfield. Coach Stivers working the clock, being efficient. Prius getting a chance to finish the drive. But Jordan Draper with his 2nd tackle on this drive. As an offensive lineman, you don't want to see this as down. Javon Pope was down briefly, and he's coming to the sidelines. And that offensive line has done a great job all season. Halleck, Preston, Pope, Savo, and Johnson. Preston was the offensive player of the week versus Contra Costa College last week. Who gives an offensive player of the week to the O-lineman? The Modesto Pirates do. I love that. And that's a mighty arg. Fake the fly sweep. Bootleg to from VELASQUEZ to Hickman. Touchdown. Pirates. Simple, well-designed play that's a staple of the Pirates offense. Little fake run to the left with the added jet sweep. Hickman underneath with his 2nd catch. Here's the fly sweep and the bootleg, and Hickman with the catch. And the little Harlem Globetrotters behind the back to finish the drill. Great drive by the Pirates. VELASQUEZ to Hickman. A little 3-yard touchdown pass. With 4:21 left in the game, VELASQUEZ 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown passes for the youngster. And over 70 yards rushing. I don't have the official statistics, but easily over a 65% completion. He was 11 of 30 last week. The true freshman really growing up tonight. And I know Coach Stivers and his staff have really been grinding, watching the film, trying to get plays together, putting in the best plays to build up his confidence. And it's worked against the 5th-ranked team in the state, Deloach King. And he's tackled just on the 25-yard line. 12-play, 60-yard drive, time of possession, a statistic that Coach Stivers doesn't care about. But I think he does a little bit. I think he does. We get the call from our official, Ken Leffel. They'll re-kick it. But they were 2 for 2 on 3rd down. And Coach Roach's keys, one was win on 3rd down. Well, and Coach Roach is the Siskiyous head coach, and they said, you got to win on 3rd down. The Pirates have won on 3rd down, on offense and on defense, as they lead 36-7 with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in this game. And this is how you build momentum for conference play. VELASQUEZ 17 of 24, 203 yards passing, 4 TDs, 13 carries for 71 yards. Bass 27 carries for 118 yards. Those are some good, solid fantasy stats. Thank you, Darren Souza, Modesto Junior College statistician. Deloach King, Groundhog's Day once again, and that is returned exactly to the 25-yard line, just as the previous kick was. We want to thank our sponsors once again, Play It Again Sports in Modesto, Meeting Rooms on Demand, Big Island Movers, and American Asphalt for helping us bring you this game. 5th-ranked team in the state coming in here undefeated, travel down 302 miles from Weed to Modesto. Well, it might have been a short trip here, but it's going to be a long trip home for College of the Siskiyous. But they've got their conference ahead of them. They knew coming into this game, Modesto's record wasn't truly what their team is all about. And they'll regroup and get ready for conference play. Ferguson steps up in the pocket, and he's running towards the sidelines. And good tackle there by number 27, Michael Sarmento, who's also done a good job this year on special teams. Bubble screen out here, and that play, and we've got a flag. And I mean, if you're the defender there, the ball's there, you're coming up, you kind of pull up and you hit a shoulder, but you've got to adjust your play to the way the officials are calling it. So we've got a personal foul. Siskiyous will get a 1st down on penalties. Ferguson looking at his wristband for a play. Fakes the screen, little seam route, and he connects. And the completion for a first down, about a 25-yard gain. Ryan Blythe with the catch and the first down. Screen out here towards the Siskiyous bench and weaving his way through. Alex Light with the catch out of Lewiston, Idaho. And another first down. See if the Eagles can build a little momentum towards the bye week. And when we say bye week, almost the entire JUCO, California State JUCO system is off next week. Thrown late over the middle, and that falls incomplete. .218 left. Penalties tonight. Modesto 10-108. Siskiyous 8-69. 18 penalties. There seems like there's been so many more than that, but speed option to the left. Ferguson gets up inside, and he's just short to the line of gain. Ferguson on the slant route, and it hits off the hands of the intended receiver, Dixon, and that goes incomplete. Option to the left, Ferguson keeps it, and he gets into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown on fourth down. Eight-play, 75-yard drive, time of possession, 2:24. Slowly but surely. And the kick is good. And 36 to 14 with 56 seconds left in the game. 36-14 rather. I blew it on the clock's a minute 40. It's only the 400th mistake I've made tonight. It's okay. I'm going to get better. We want to say thank you to all the folks who are streaming in here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock, and our next game will be in a couple of weeks. We'll be live from Visalia for the Valley Conference National Division opener. Hickman brings his lunch pail and does a nice job of recovering the onside kick, and this is the best formation in football if you're the winning team, and it's called victory formation. And Velasquez takes his first knee. Big win for Coach Stivers and his coaching staff, his players who have stayed steadfast and true to the system. And the development of Dan Velasquez is so important in what they're going to do the rest of the season. If they make, if tonight is an example of the growth that Velasquez can show in 1 week. Last week he was 11 of 30, 2 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. This week, one really bad throw was intercepted, but since then, has really done a good job, and he's done a good job of running the football in tight spaces, moving the chains, and we got a final here of 36 to nice shot of Dan Velasquez. Got to be happy with his performance. NorCal Sports TV, I'd like to thank our sponsors who helped you bring you this Modesto Junior College football game. Big Island Movers, American Asphalt, Play It Again Sports, and Meeting Rooms on Demand. Quick look at the scoreboard. City College of San Francisco over Butte, 37-14. American River over San Mateo, 21-20. Foothill over San Jose, 17-10. Chabot beat De Anza, 15-10. Shasta beat Feather River, 29-27. Fresno City up over Reedley in the fourth quarter, 45-21. Sierra over Santa Rosa, who's winless. Sierra with the win, 52-30. And trying to find that Sacramento score. Sac City moves to 5-0 as they beat Sequoia 34-21. We'll give you some final statistics and close this one up here from Modesto Junior College. We know some things are true tonight. We know that Modesto won on third down. They moved the chains. They gained big yardage on first down. And they didn't give up. They gave up a couple of big plays in the back end of their defense. But for the most part, did a pretty good job being down Trey Nichols for the first half. So good job there. Dan Velasquez continues to grow at quarterback. Nearly 300 yards of total offense tonight. And Coach Hollish and Coach Stivers have to be pretty happy about those contributions.
Have a good one, Stevie. Yeah. See you in 3 weeks. That long? Yeah. Wow.
After the bye, Modesto will travel down to Visalia, and that game here on the schedule is 6 o'clock, but I believe that is a 7:30 kickoff. And Siskiyous will play a tough American River team on the road at Sacramento. The Pirates opened up scoring. VELASQUEZ to Thompson, then TONGA to Taylor. On a trick play, VELASQUEZ to Thompson for 29 yards. VELASQUEZ to Lopez for 5 yards. TRAPP with a 29-yard field goal. Then Ferguson to Holsey on a 6-yard touchdown pass to get Siskiyous on the board. Then VELASQUEZ to Hickman on the bootleg for a 3-yard touchdown. And then Ferguson with the 5-yard run. Final statistics. Dan VELASQUEZ, 17 of 24, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. 13 carries for 71 yards. Devin Bass, 27 carries, 118 yards. Receiving, Thompson, 6 of 96. Josh Taylor, 13 of 52. Third down efficiency. Fantastic conversion here. 10 of 16 and 1-on-1 on first down. A total yardage of 468 yards of offense and 33 minutes of time of possession. For Siskiyous, Gabe Ferguson, 14 of 29, 195 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And Grant Kingston, 18 carries for 89 yards. They were 3 of 12 on third down. So whoever won on third down was going to win this game, and the Jolly Rogers are flying high here in Modesto. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Big Island Movers, American Asphalt, Play It Again Sports, Modesto's, and Meeting Rooms on Demand. Please thank and support our sponsors. From Modesto Junior College Stadium, where Modesto beat a previous unbeaten Siskiyous 36-14. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Greg Kuropat, Rick Stewart, Dion I, and statistician Darren Souza. I'm Chris Babcock here at Modesto JC. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.